Hello, this is the King. Thanks for listening to the Danger Club podcast. Feel free to subscribe to their Patreon. I don't, but you could.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast. You pass a sign advertising a restaurant. Shania claps her hands excitedly and runs off.
We would like to, go into the town and just see the culture and people.
Emmett Green, why are you not in the factory?
It's our fault that he's not in the factory. Apologies about that, but we are the heroes of Nexian.
So I'm getting, dictatory vibes.
I've become romantically involved with somebody here in the city. There is a very accurate picture of Fulton Battlestone. The adventure continues now.
Right, we're rolling.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. Scott, I need your help. I need your help on I have a fitness question for you, and I know you're the person to go to. I've been getting into my weight training properly in the last few weeks. Ross, the only conversation we ever have about the gym is you being like, I quit my gym membership so I could buy another TV.
And it was worth it.
I can talk to you about fitness, Dan.
Yeah, well,
fitness whole biscuit in my mouth. Am I fucking right? Hello.
I mean, this is this is an audio podcast.
It's clear
Scott
from what I said that
biscuit.
I'm pretty sure that people could get the context from me having said that. Thanks, Ross.
If there is anyone on this show who is least likely to eat a biscuit on mic in this, it is you, Scott. You have the best.
Do it.
No, we should all eat less crunchy foods into the mic. We're not trying to corrupt Scott.
Anyway, go ask him your gym question.
Thanks, Ross.
Thank you. Gym questions with Scott.
Gym questions with Scott. No, I was like, I'm going to get properly into weight training stuff. I did a free weights class. So I can use that section. I'm trying to go to the gym every 3 to 4 times a week is my goal at the moment. I'm hitting it fairly regularly. My question is, how do you get around the need to try and refile all of the dumbbells into the correct slots in the gym, because people just put them back fucking anywhere, and it's driving me insane.
Oh, I get around that by never ever going to the gym.
Right.
That's fiendishly clever.
Because I hate the gym, and I can never be comfortable in that environment. I find it very... it's audiency, and you never relax doing, and then I'll probably have problems like you've just mentioned, Dan, so I'm not going to be able to. I'd also be like, why isn't anyone doing this thing? Stop looking at me, stop looking at her, what's wrong with everybody? It stinks of boy in here. Everything's got sweat on it, everyone's looking at each other, everyone's getting pumped and quick, let's do a spin class, bro. I just don't. I work out at home where I can light incense, play fantasy music in the background, and pretend I'm that guy. There was a guy recently who gone a bit viral because he's this massive hench dude who's doing Lord of the Rings training.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw something on that.
He's fucking impressive, man. He's running around with a 20k weight, he's carrying the hobbits from Isengard, and then he's doing another bit where he's swinging his massive pole as if he's fighting armies. He's jumping on boxes to carry hobbits around. It's very inspiring. That's really the kind of working out that I want to be doing. That's the stuff.
I've started going to the CrossFit section where they have a few weights, but they have slightly fewer weights, so I can slyly kind of reorder them without it being obvious. Also, I can't fucking lift half of the ones in the bro section.
There's a lot.
They're as big as my head.
There's a lot of bro sectioning in there. I've got a little pull-up bar in my house.
Nice.
It's served me well for a couple of years. It's quite handy. I recommend one of those. It's good upper body workout. That is nice. Some nice weights, but then whenever you move house, you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck did I do this for? It's literally just a weight. It exists only to be heavy. It's its sole purpose. It's so annoying. There's bands.
I got some bands actually. I got some during lockdown. We were joking about them on the podcast because I ordered them from China at the start of lockdown, and they arrived at the end of lockdown. Yeah, they're okay. We don't have a lot of space at home. I quite like. We have a plethora of gyms near where I live, so it's quite easy to get down there. And it's but I've got I've got the cheapest membership you can get, like the one where they only let you in at certain times. And I've had times before when I've gone for a workout, left, realised I left my water bottle in there, come back, and it's ticked past the time when I'm allowed to be in there. Oh, wow. And I've had to just be there at like the sort of airlock swivel door, like just pouring at the glass, being like, please sir, I'm a pauper who cannot come in. Can I get my bottle? Oh, wow. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so scummy.
Isn't it weird that everything has got like a priority time on it? Do you know what I mean? Like everywhere it's like, oh no, if you want to do it when you want to do it, then you have to pay more. Yeah, it's like, it's so weird. Like
Deliveroo,
that happened with music quite a lot, didn't it, as well, with gigs? So you can pay this much, but you'll be, I don't know, 200 foot back if you want to see the band. If you want to see them, if you want to be close to the stage, that's going to cost you £200 extra or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gentrification of everything.
It is gentrification of everything. It's a Post as well, but I've noticed with the Post, they always give you loads of options, but quite often the top two are the same, but one's double the price. It's like, well, you get Express 3 to 5 days or Deluxe Express in 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, why would you do that?
What does that mean?
I don't understand. You're just paying more money for nothing. I just think people don't read it. They go, oh, it's getting expensive.
I don't. You see, with this, if you work out at home, you don't get this priority thing at the gym. That's why I strongly recommend it, in that way.
Or go to Scott's.
Come round to mine.
Yeah,
I started. Yeah, I've got a pull-up bar. Come round, lads, if you want. Yeah, I've got a big living room. You come round. We'll all work out. We'll
we can have a pull-up party.
We have a shower at the
pull-up
end.
party. Yeah. And I'll tell you what I do is I started back in the day watching The Witcher whilst I worked out. Put that on TV. There's nothing more inspiring than watching Henry Cavill squeeze himself, pour his curves into some leather. But now I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and there's not really anybody hench on that. They're just nerds running around with guns, which is quite cute, really.
I literally listen to the Danger Club. It's normally like to proof eps if we've got these ones new ones coming out, and it's a good time to kind of do that. But I've also been let's play a little game. I've been listening to the Danger Club from the beginning. I started on Christmas Day.
My first is an F. But
let me know. Tell me, where do you think I'm up to at the moment? Whoever is closest gets a danger point. James.
Oh, Christmas, eh? You're probably. I think you're somewhere in Caremarga. So probably towards the end of Caremarga.
Towards the end of Caremarga.
Yeah, sort of around.
Ross, what do you think?
You're in the bit where Beelzebub goes to the Winsel Starborn bit.
Thinks I'm going. Beelzebub going to Winsel Starborn. Colin.
Episode 117.
Episode 117. He's picking a number. Yeah. He's going for it. What do you reckon, Scott?
Episode 200. Fuck it.
Episode 200. Oh.
I mean, Dan would literally be 3 times the size he is now if he was working out and listening to the Danger Club that much. But yeah.
Monster times. I can tell you, I am on Lockdown Legends episode 3 in Velda's backstory. That's where I'm at. Ross is closest, but I've just remembered that's because I texted him the other day with a screenshot of exactly the episode I was listening to and the quote, please, and then lots of laughing emojis. So Ross is closest, but it doesn't deserve it. So Colin, you can have a danger point.
Yes.
But I literally
take that, cheating Harmston.
I had to find something else to listen to at the gym because I was just like, I can't listen to the Beelzebub eps in public. Like they're too much. Like I can't be sitting there grinning like a fucking loon while I'm doing weights.
Now, unfortunately, I've got 3 danger points because Scott gave me one the other day. Do you remember? He gave me a danger point.
Everyone's throwing them to you. Who do you want to give it to?
I gave it to you to use it.
I know.
You didn't use it.
I haven't used it yet. No.
What the fuck?
No,
did I give it to you for?
No, you didn't give it to use it. It was like you got given one by Dan.
Okay.
And you were like, I've already got 3. So
I used one, which is why I've got 2.
And everyone was like, I'll have it. And then I said, oh, it's okay. You could give it to someone else. And you went, I'm going to give it to Colin because it was a nice little trade off. It was cool. So who's got? How many you got? Ross.
1.
How many you got? James.
I've only got 1. Did we get one for Saving the City? Because I wasn't.
You did get one for Saving the City.
In that case, I have 2.
I still got 1.
Fine.
Because I think that was right.
James, I'm going to give it to you.
What the hey, thanks, babe.
Piece of shit.
Thanks, love. Oh. Yeah, but like you literally use them for like Fulton having a shit or something like that. So I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to hero point that stuff.
I did a
give
while
it to
back.
the fucking.
Go on.
Give it to the wizard.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
Did you say give it to the little asshole? That could be anyone's.
That's literally all of us.
Could be all of us. I did it ages and ages ago. start formulating like what would all of our characters' workouts be. I thought that'd be quite fun to do. Like Caragor's probably an all-body kind of CrossFit kind of guy. Fulton's just, if you're doing a Fulton workout, it'd be just upper body, just arms, just chest.
A lot of looking in the mirror.
It's just like a mound of muscle just staring there, sweating. I reckon Bubba's would be quite a lot of. There's a lot of flight that you don't do because you're not a bird.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shoulder work there, isn't it? Involved in lats. Velda's would be a lot of cardio because he runs away and flim-flams quite often. So
Fibbo's, probably quite a bit of legs as well because he likes it like hiking. And
cardio.
Walking and that sort of stuff.
hiking and walking.
Yeah, he does a lot of hiking and walking. Well, he's never had a horse. He's never had any sort of animal like that. He's always just carried his shit, walked around the
We had a dinosaur for about a month.
It wasn't his dinosaur.
So you didn't use it?
Hashtag not my dinosaur.
You're never on the never on the back of this dinosaur.
Yeah, I was on the back. I'll ride the dinosaur, but it wasn't. I'll ride the dinosaur, but I won't ride it. I'll ride the dinosaur, but I won't own it because people shouldn't own dinosaurs because they're free and dead.
Velda's the kind of
a lot more energy generated by flim-flamming than cardio.
Yeah.
Velda's the kind of person who was getting his Pokemon Go out like when the bus is in traffic because it's about walking speed. And you're like, there we go, that's counting as some steps for me. Get those in.
No.
I imagine Velda like doing pull-ups and then the camera pulls out and it's just two summoned elementals like lifting him up.
Yeah.
The wizard workout.
I mean, he'd probably bench press a few books. Yeah. There'd be a lot of heavy tones. I'll just pick the spellbook up and put it down.
I'm distracted by the topless man in the window over there behind Dan.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
Topless man.
Always walking about. I actually think that he might want to kill everyone. So don't stare at him too much.
Splendid.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling that he is
Scott
dangerous.
can't see the topless man.
Is that when he's just like sharpening his knife in the window?
I don't know, just sometimes, I'll be looking out the window and then I'll realise that he's in the window and he's just like staring and it looks like, oh, fuck, is he going to come over and just be like, why the fuck are you staring at me? And I'd be like, oh, I'm not staring. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I live in London, man. Like... People
also,
are crazy, aren't they?
His window is right there, and he's literally standing in the window, sipping a cup of tea, leaning nonchalantly on the frame. There is no way you could miss him standing there having a cup of tea.
Very friends.
Very friends.
What kind of workout would you recommend for a creepy
naked man?
naked guy?
He's probably bench pressing the corpses of his enemies.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's. I can't see him.
You're the only one that can't see him. So
he's lifting a cup to his mouth. I don't know what's that. A few
He's
lifts
looking right
there.
at you, Scott. Like,
He's
he's uncanny. He knows you're
Eyeball popping stare. He's topless a lot of the time. I don't know. Maybe he's lubed up quite a bit. Maybe he's oiled up.
I never think of Fulton as being like really muscly. I know he does shit tons of damage, but in terms of build, I've always kind of pictured him like a big, like a kind of. He's like one of those guys in a pub who's strong but not a bit because he's just. Big,
a little bit
like a big sort of roid belly and kind of kind of like a looks kind of doughy, but you press him and he's like concrete. That kind of
like Bane.
That kind of thing.
Build.
Like that kind of like every wrestler from the 1970s and 80s. That kind of like
ironically like meat, just meat,
not pocket meat.
But undeniably sexy, as we found out at the end of last episode, when it turns out that JamJam has been quite the little scamp. He has been posting on Dating Boy.
Quickly, Dating Boy, come here.
Quick, get the Dating Boy.
I'm seeking some company.
Just got to stick another note to your head. Off you go.
Now run about the boudoir.
yes. Let people read your head. Okay, all right.
You boy, I like the look of that sign. Come over here.
Who is this person?
This awful city. I'll introduce you. He's been posting.
We've got another match.
He's got a date, but his date thinks that he looks like Fulton Battlestone. Some days I'm just like, what'll appeal to Ross's weirdness? And the writing just happens from there. So you've now accumulated that side quest, along which you also need to find a way to convince the master of the city, Master Alchemist Borum, to sell all of these buildings he's been hoarding to himself and renting out at extortionate prices. You had a number of plans. To recap the plans currently on the table for the Danger Club, bearing in mind Danger Club style means probably none of these plans will happen. But the plans currently in play are convince him to sell them by simply convincing him, or maybe convincing other senior people within the city. Overthrow the entire city of Nexian and become lords in your own right, and then sell them. Become landlords, get involved in property, invest heavily, and buy up the buildings yourself, and then at some point sell them back. Or Inception. Those are the plans currently on the play. And
Easy.
The grand banquet is tonight. So
Don't forget the current plan that we are currently enacting, which is go to the slums because, quote, I don't know, end quote.
That was a good plan.
That was the other one. That's the one
I don't know.
doing right now.
It's just like, let's go and talk to some more people. We might find out a bit more information, but you know.
Yeah, well, let's see what's going on.
But then when I floated that idea, everyone was like, nah. So, okay,
we've met one slum family. We have a strict one slum family rule.
Bubba does have a spell called Suggestion, right? And this is a big, like, kind of if this works. But, you know, he could suggest that the Grand Alchemist sells all his properties.
I can see the Grand Alchemist just going like, yeah, do you know, that's a great suggestion. I'm going to
big boss.
all of my
sure,
property.
fair enough. One spell. Yeah, it is a level 4 spell. So it's,
Suggest. I think the clue's in the title of that, rather than sort of demand or force. It's just, yeah. Do you want to sell your property?
Who would he sell the property to?
I don't know.
Us.
That's the other thing. We can
Suggest he just gives it to us for £1. You know,
Just sell it. Just sell it
£8
to anyone.
£8
Let people
of
buy
love,
it.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just something you'd like to say to the government, isn't it, really? Just like one, you'd let people just buy the houses a little bit cheaper, and then everyone will have a house.
Yeah.
You know?
Plenty of
as opposed
houses.
to all these homeless people running around. And
Plenty of houses, too many owners.
Yeah.
That's the problem we got.
Too many landlords, not enough mics.
Yeah.
Which is weird because in this room we have no landlords and too many mics.
Literally too many mics.
Oh, I wonder what's going on with Shania in her immersive restaurant. I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
So, let's see how the rest of this day goes for the Danger Club as we build up to the grand banquet itself and your attempt to convince the Master Alchemist. But first, you've got this little meat man shaped problem trembling before you, Fulton, in your room. JamJam shudders and says, I have never been on a date before, Uncle Fulton.
It's all right. It's quite. Neither have I, to be fair.
Oh, well,
But we can give it a go. So there are 3 options. We can cut my face off and put it on your face.
right.
We can hide you in my beard, and you can tell me what you want me to say to the date.
Okay, the ratatouille, got it.
Yeah. Or the third option, you just go and be honest.
Or Inception.
Or Inception, yeah.
Right. Oh, gosh. You are, but you and the others are the most experienced people I know in the ways of love.
Aye.
Could you all train me in how to be a great lover?
I thought this was sort of like a go to the date and then it would be that hilarity. So you just want us to train you?
Oh, no, obviously, if I go as me, she's going to know, so obviously you're going to have to come to the date, I suppose.
Okay, well, let's gather the rest of the guys and we can see what we can do with this.
We're putting this quest to the top of the importance order, right?
This is the urgent thing that we need to do.
Shards, the will they, won't they with Karagor and Shania, and then whatever your guys are doing in the city. I'll be honest, I haven't really been following.
Don't worry, neither have I.
That's good.
All right, I go around and knock on everyone's door and get everyone to gather in my room.
What's going on?
What's happened?
This better be important.
So we have before we go to this party, we've got some time. JamJam here.
Hello.
He is going to go on a date.
Right.
He needs some advice and some pointers about what to say, what to do, and also how to get over the fact that he is posing as me.
Brilliant. I love it. Right. Okay. So, what we could do, have you tried the hide in your beards thing?
Yeah, I've posed that. I've also posed the face off one.
What face off one?
What's that?
You know, the face
the
off.
Nicolas Cage sort of play.
Yeah, the face off. So you cut your own face off. You cut your own face off, and then we put it on someone else.
That was your plan.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
best out.
Let's do that one.
Yeah?
Let's do it. Start cutting your face.
Oh,
No. I'm only joking.
Battle axe.
Yeah. Now listen. Why don't you could go to the date, right?
Yeah.
And JamJam, you can sit here, and then either me or Velda, we could message you what JamJam wants to say, and you just say that, and then we'll. And then feedback, and then we can communicate like that.
But the thing is that JamJam wants to go, he wants to be him. So either we go and we just be honest and say, JamJam, this is actually JamJam.
We could all go and intimidate whoever it is.
Well,
and like say, look,
Inception.
No, that's not Inception. That's going from catfish to basically assault. So
Yes.
let me just rein it in before it gets too out of hand.
I'm not comfortable with any of this.
JamJam.
I wasn't saying I was comfortable.
Who is this person that you've managed to secure a date with, might I ask? And then Caragor says, please say it's an influential landowner in an Epian. Please say it's an influential landowner in an Epian.
She's the love of my life. She's an influential landowner in an Epian.
Fucking Gorham's balls! Come on, lads!
That is a coincidence.
Wow.
That is a
A
coincidence.
beautiful dwarven woman.
Hey?
All right, then now we do need this date to go now well. So before,
Yeah, right.
Because I haven't got confidence in JamJam or Fulton in a dated
So should we do the message thing?
Well, we could do the message. It's got some good old comedy hijinks to it, isn't
brilliant,
it?
isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, yes. All we need now is a sort of Clouseau-esque waiter, and we're done.
Oh my God, you can play the waiter.
Oh, no,
and you
no,
can
no.
cast spells on things to make it go right or wrong, depending on.
Cast spells. What do you think about comedy spell book?
Velda, you be the waiter.
The waiter.
Let's set up a little restaurant. Yeah. And oh my God, this is amazing.
let's change.
Well, because of the cost of living, maybe
a
we could
fake
eat at
restaurant.
home instead.
Why don't we invite him? Invite them to the mid bar, not the expensive bar.
No, fuck
and then
that.
we get Velda to work behind the bar.
I'm not working behind the bar. What possible points?
Velda,
is
you
there?
work
'cause you
behind the
can
bar.
see.
And then it's
So I
much
can
better.
see. I could just be in the restaurant.
No, it doesn't. It's not a restaurant. It's a bar anyway. So
Well, actually, sure, it's
joke's
good
on
for
you.
a first date at a bar. Just in case it doesn't work out well, just finish your drink and go.
Okay, that was amusing. Now shut the fuck up.
Wow.
He's very strict about dates, isn't he?
Isn't
Gosh.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Probably
you
because
know,
he dates
Oh,
Shania.
date Shania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
date Shania.
let me tell you, if any of you lot are date Shania, that's how I keep fit, is dodging things all the time.
It's fair enough, actually. Yeah.
Hey, so if she's an influential landowner in an Epian,
What, Shania? Oh, sorry. I'm
couldn't we invite her to the banquet that we're going to? Do we have the power to do that?
You want to do this at a banquet? What,
Well, I mean,
the
that'd be an impressive date, wouldn't it?
She
Like-
already.
Well, she's an
JamJam.
influential landowner.
Yeah.
She's
Would
probably
she be
anyway.
going?
I don't know. Her father owns one of the large cultivation sections of the city.
That's amazing.
He's definitely going to be going.
Wait, okay, so second off. Okay, so what can you tell us about this person so far? Like, their name and stuff and what they're like.
From their dating profile.
Oh, she's so beautiful. Her name is her name is. Oh, it's so poetic. Her name is Cocktail Girl 343.
Cocktail girl
343.
343.
That's a classic.
Doesn't it just roll off the tongue?
A classic Nepian name. That
We are not inviting her to the banquet because the chances are that she doesn't exist.
Well, we
Is
can
that how it
try.
works?
Hotel girl.
I've never used dating boys before, so I don't really understand. So
Well, you probably misheard all the information from Pissfuck Cairnblight.
who wrote that on my door? Was that a joke? Was that someone here writing my uncle's name on my door? It's not my uncle's room; it's my room.
Wait,
The cat at the window flipping off.
Look, JamJam has fallen in love, and we need to help JamJam.
This is going to end in disaster. You do realise this, don't you? Because actually, the person he's falling in love with is, not his type.
Yeah, but we be honest. We say sorry.
So
You
your
wanna be
comedy
honest?
hijinks is going to be just show up at the restaurant at the bar and say, sorry, this is JamJam.
Yeah, and she
Bye."
might just leave. She might just go.
Yeah,
Well, that
then-
would clear it up. That would actually clear it up without any sort of nonsense whatsoever. So we could just move on with our lives and save the world.
All right,
But in the
look.
process of saving the people of a Nexian, what would be useful is if this date went actually quite well.
So what should we call the restaurant?
No, we don't need to set up a fake restaurant.
I got it. Foltanini's.
Fultonini's.
Yeah, maybe I could be. Did you say that I was a restaurant owner?
I said,
What did you say about me, anyway?
I think you said you like walks and
Hiking.
and looking at yourself in the mirror
Yeah,
whilst
yeah,
you
yeah.
flex everything upstairs.
Yeah, what's they
I
know
said I
about
was
you?
one of the great heroes of the city, and that we've been chatting a little bit via boys and sending messages back and forth. I told her I was one of the heroes of the city, and I single-handedly defeated the giant robot, and that I'm incredibly wealthy, and that I own a horse. And I'll be honest, I got carried away.
So what?
Right.
What else do you know about Cocktail Girl 343?
I know that she likes a good time, and she really, really likes beards.
Okay.
And that she's so bored of being so incredibly rich because her father owns so much of the city, owns so many of the plantations, and she's so bored because she can have anything she wants, and all she wants is an exciting time. And I told her I was exciting. Am I exciting?
yeah.
I mean,
So we grow your beard a little bit more. I'm sure Velda's got a spell for that. Then we don't take her to a fancy place, no fancy restaurant, none of that. We
The
take her
roughest.
to a dive
Yeah, the
bar
roughest
in a
place.
Nexian. and it'll be safe. It'll be safe because I'll have to make sure that it's safe before we go in there. But it'll look edgy and adventurous.
Well, a little
Okay.
edgy and adventurous and empty if you clear it out first. But
I'm not going to kill everyone in there.
I mean, it's going to be pretty dodgy. It's going to be pretty dodgy.
They
You
say
know,
love hurts, but
we've been in these places before, you know, and there's always a big fight.
well, we
Well,
could
it's
go
a
to
bit
that restaurant that Shania went to. Like
the
the one,
immersive
one.
yeah, the one where there's
We're
loads of
crossing
people
the
having a go.
streams.
It's all right. Shania's sitting
Is that
on a
what it's
different
called?
table. It's
No,
fine.
no. If we go there, then by now, if she's had a second course, she'll be well into it by now. And you know what she's like when she gets well into things.
Oh, she'll be shouting.
It's a bit of a gimmick as well, isn't it? The whole like,
I think
be
this
rude
immersive
to me and stuff like that. Yeah, you're right.
She'd
yeah.
have got into a rudeness competition with someone else.
Yeah.
Have you seen? I've seen the menu lately, so I'm pretty sure I know
Yeah.
how that ends up.
Right.
Assistant.
Hello!
Which one are you?
I am Assistant 47.
We're going through 'em.
What? What's the
Since we arrived.
What's the roughest restaurant / bar in the city?
The roughest restaurant / bar is the Creeping Ooze.
The Creeping Ooze.
Yes.
What goes on in the Creeping Ooze?
Anything.
All right, thanks. Where is it located?
It's by factory number 4 in the residential ring. I wouldn't go there. It's pretty seedy.
All right, what's one up from that though? So like not as seedy, but just like a little bit
Actually,
seedy.
give us the top 20.
Oh, then you want to go to Creeping Ooze East.
Creeping Ooze.
right.
East. Very similar.
It's a franchise.
Now, what about an exciting place?
And exciting. Have you been to that restaurant where they're really rude to you?
Oh, no. Thank you anyway. Yeah, you can go now.
All right.
All right, so
So
we
it's
take
seedy
him to
place.
the Creeping Ooze
Yeah.
East. Yeah.
Not the West.
Nah, not the
No,
West.
not the
East.
West, no.
Which brings us back to the conundrum of what to do about the reveal. Now, Fulton, if she has in fact fallen in love with you,
Aye.
then, and not JamJam,
JamJam looks at Fulton with hatred.
so
You started this.
you are just going to have to go fully on a date.
All right.
Have you ever been on a date?
Has a man stuck his thumbs in somebody's eyes?
Why do you have to? Why is that your
do you
thing? That you
always
come back
bring
to
that
every
up?
time.
See,
It doesn't even apply.
That's why you haven't been on a date. Because you just want to stick your thumbs in people's
Don't
eyes.
lead with that.
Okay. What do I lead with? Max?
No.
No, just leave your axe at home.
No,
I don't know, she likes excitement.
Yeah,
Oh,
bring
she does
the
like
Bring the
axe.
axe. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe she'd like to touch it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, because that's the thing.
MZ doesn't like being touched, though.
Okay, well then bring your all the racks. You've got about 12 of them, yeah?
You got a
Speak for
Warhammer.
MZ, can you?
Anyway,
Yeah.
exactly. And anyway, he's dead and mute in an axe, so I don't think he's really got much say
The
in
axe
it.
kind of twitches on your back, as if to say.
I haven't spoken to him in a while, actually.
Yeah, well,
For at
he's
least
very-
like 100 episodes.
He's probably on his porch.
Fulton, I'd love to be touched. I'd love to be touched, but I can't.
I crave the touch.
MZ's just sitting alone in his ghost house with a sign saying singles night.
He's having a great time, actually.
Yeah, is he on the dating boys? Just like,
There's no dating boys in the Nether Axe.
Fulton, kill a dating boy so I can send a message.
Yeah.
Okay, so... And then, after... Oh, so we have to persuade her to give over all the... Have a meeting with
Yeah, that's a good
Her
point.
dad?
What's next?
the alchemist.
Cocktail Dad 243.
So you said that he owns a lot of the plantation, so he's quite a big...
Yes, he's a real big deal. He's
So
he's
maybe-
on the main council.
But he doesn't own any residences. He owns...
No.
something else.
He's part of in the dome. He runs a lot of the cultivation here, so he provides a lot of the ingredients for all the potion making.
So we need to convince him to then convince... We need to get him to
I'll be
convince...
honest, she really talked about her dad a lot. Maybe... do you think that's a red flag?
No.
Nah.
Maybe,
It's not a red flag that you have to worry about.
maybe Fulton just reminds her of her dad. It's a common thing, actually, in relationships.
Right,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
we need to convince the dad to go to the council and then say we should sell all of our properties to
We should be going on a date with a dad instead.
Yes.
Should we ask her dad out?
Maybe he'd like to rub your axe.
No. Well, if it goes well, maybe she'll be like, come back to mine and then meet my dad.
Yeah, because that's what usually happens. You really haven't been on a date, have you?
No, you know nothing. It's been such a wonderful day. Come back and meet my dad.
I've had such a good time. Come back and meet my dad.
Let's make this night last forever.
That's going to make anyone run away. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
I woo her. She takes me back to her dad.
That's not going to work.
We talk.
Yeah. Look, we need to... I think you need to get on her good side, definitely. Right?
Yeah.
Then I think maybe you're right. Maybe we need to be honest and say, look, JamJam was actually the person that...
Oh, we don't need to do that.
Let's see how the conversation goes.
Yeah, you just go.
then
You sit on a table behind me, all three of you, and then
4 of us.
4. Sorry. Yeah.
JamJam's going to do the messaging. I'll come
Yeah.
up with some poetic stuff for you to say.
Velda's going to be the waiter.
No,
He's going to
I'm
go in
not
there,
being
knock
a
them
waiter.
out.
No. What? Knock who out?
Knock the waiter out, obviously.
What?
The waiter that works there.
It's creeping ooze east. What makes you think there's going to be a fucking waiter?
Yes, they'll all be trained.
Yeah,
They'll all
true.
have sort of characters and stuff, and they'll be very underpaid.
Assistant fan.
Assistant fan.
Hello!
Is there waiters and waitresses at the...
There were, but they all went missing. It's currently unsolved.
So is there anyone working there right now?
Yes, they work behind the bar, and there's a kitchen.
Could you fetch a dating boy, please?
Yes, I'll go get one.
Thanks.
Yeah, he disappeared. You hear the sound of a small elephant tripping on the stairs and going. And a moment later, you hear the sound of another elephant come running from the stairs above and go down the stairs. After a little while, yeah.
Fetch a boy, please. It's my dying wish.
And the little feet go away. And the dating boys, which now exist in our world.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's a good little business.
Yeah, you just
Dating boys. Love it.
just running about with their little signs stuck in their
So if you want to have a profile, but you haven't yet got one, you've got to capture one. Like you've got to go out and find one and be like, "Oh, let me in your dating profile." And they're like, "Oh my god, okay, fine, I have your address now."
And you want the really fast ones, and they're even harder to catch. So you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
tricky.
yeah.
There's a knock at the door.
Hello.
The door opens and a boy comes in.
Hello,
What's your
my
name?
friend.
Hello,
What's your name?
Bumble.
All right, Bumble.
All right.
How you doing?
JamJam has a message for you.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
JamJam, so we're gonna meet. What time's assistant fan 78 or whatever your one is? What time is
79
what time is the festivities?
You've got at least 5 hours until the banquet.
Okay, so in an hour, meet at the east. The what?
Creeping Ooze
The
East.
Creeping Ooze East.
Right.
In 1 hour.
Yeah.
And JamJam, you write that, and then you do whatever you say to her as well, yeah?
Write that and then say what I'm going to do to her. Got it.
No,
No, I mean, it's like whatever your little personal message is going to be like. Whether you do a kiss or, you say, I love you.
Right. Okay.
Do you know how to do an emoji?
He holds up a note. He's written the message you said, and then he's just drawn a picture of a penis at the bottom.
There we go. Nailed it.
No. We don't send that.
Have you
haven't even got one.
That's really intrusive.
I've seen all of yours while you say
Yeah, people don't like that. I'm just
Turn
gonna
that
say
in.
People don't
Just
like it.
turn it into a heart.
He draws a little smiley face on it.
There we go.
It's a lot better now.
That is actually, it's quite
Yeah.
adorable now. isn't it?
No. Turn it into a heart. Turn it into a heart.
Give him a different piece of paper. Get rid of that. Here's another piece of paper. Just don't put a drawing at the bottom.
He just writes the message down.
There we go.
Dating boy, this fella has got a subscription with you. I assume he's already paid his subscription fee.
No.
What do you mean?
Well, how have you had access to this fucking service then? If
He owes me about 5 silver.
Stop taking people on credit. That's your fault, that is. Yeah.
He used up his free trial ages ago.
This is coming out of your allowance, JamJam. I'll give him 5 silver.
Cheers. See ya.
All right, bums.
But do you know who you're going to?
He comes back out the other. No, sorry. Well,
This is the shittest server.
it's my first day.
First
How do you use 5
met
silver?
you before.
Those first days.
So it was a free trial. You wasn't even working for the.
No.
Are you like Bumble 16?
Are you part of the dating boys?
Oh shit! I'm a freelance.
I'm just doing this for love.
£8 of it.
So in our world, the dating boys are not. They're not only are the dating boys a thing. There is now like
It's like a gang.
like a sex. There's now like a freelance bit of it, like unlicensed cabs.
Yeah.
That also do it.
What was her name? JamJam.
Cocktail girl.
Oh.
345.
Yeah. So you must have her on the database.
Yeah, I know you talking about. All right. I'll be back a bit with a reply.
All right.
Fuck me, there's a lot of stairs in here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, see you later.
Where's the bit where we pin it on you?
That's the best bit.
It's got hands and pockets and bags. I don't think we need to do
I
that.
want to pin it.
It's part of the
it's
service.
it's part of the experience. All right, he takes a pin out and gives it to Fulton.
Where are you going to put it forward?
Oh, where shall I put it? In his kneecap.
Thanks for your custom.
It is a weird service.
It is. That message is going to be covered in blood by the time, and JamJam's already had his paws all over it, so it's going to be illegible by the time it gets to.
I
that.
think people like it round here.
It
I
does
think
build
this,
some excitement, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A blood spattered note telling
It
you
is
to meet
quite-
at a dodgy bar.
Yeah, it's quite
I mean,
enthralling, stab him.
Yeah, if you were selling an immersive experience, I reckon that'd be a great way to go around
Yes.
to it.
love is pain,
yeah.
and pain is love.
She won't
So-
be able to resist me.
You realise you're not going to end up with her.
JamJam, at what point do we have to spell it out that we've hijacked this data from you and now given it to Fulton?
No, but at some point it's going to turn around and
Yeah.
and she'll fall for me and we'll get married and have and live happily forever.
Yeah, usually that happens in
Yeah.
the third act, just before the credits. And do you know what? We only needed to access the dad's money, so...
Hey.
Are we the baddies? Are we,
Yeah,
I
we're
think
bad
we are.
guys, yeah.
I mean, Fulton literally just pinned a note to a boy's knee. And
Well, he
then we
didn't
sent
sound
him
like
off
a boy.
to
He
run
was-
to someone else. So,
He had quite a deep voice.
we could have a deep voice to be a boy.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say boy, we're talking sort of,
He's at least 38.
Yeah, we misspelt it. It's B-U-O-Y. They date on the river and on the sea, not actually in the city.
Are we just trying to excuse our bad behaviour?
Yes.
I actually didn't mean about the pinning things to someone who does it for a job.
I thought he'd have some sort of board on his head, like a hat that you could pin it to, but no, it actually press it into their flesh, which is pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
It's a fleshy
Pretty dark,
city, this, isn't it? They're into flesh
It's very,
wolves and
very
stuff, aren't
fleshy
they?
city, yes.
From
Flesh stuff.
from down the stairs, you hear. And Bumble returns to the room. He has a note pinned right in his forehead, and he's just holding on to it.
That was so quick.
That was a quick service.
I ran really fast. Right. She sent a reply for you.
Great.
JamJam, read it out.
JamJam reaches up and just yanks the note off the boy's head.
JamJam, what does it say?
It says, sounds enticing. I'll be there.
Yeah.
And then there's a picture of some boobs that have been turned into a smiley face.
Oh my god, she is like me.
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
she
it was
will be the love
JamJam's
of it.
message, really. So,
Yeah, but via me.
well,
So wait, okay,
So we go to we start walking
No,
towards.
wait. Let me go in and scout it out first and try and
Yeah,
get rid
but
of
we'll-
any.
I mean, we should all probably get a table.
Caragor
shouldn't
should
we,
be
really?
the waiter. Yes.
No, you've already established you're the waiter.
No, I'm not being the waiter, no.
We go towards the oozing knees.
You head
Creeping ooze.
The oozing east. The oozing neat. No, that's just Bumble.
Oozing knees. Thank you for your service. What was your name?
Bumble.
Bumble.
Oh, that's all right.
Thanks,
no
right.
worries. Thanks for using the service.
That's right. Can we cancel our subscription now?
Oh,
Do we have to pin a cancellation note on you?
Yeah.
you nail a cancellation note to Bumble, and he staggers off to get medical attention. You head.
Such a
Why
weird
do we use a 6-inch nail? I don't understand. It's really that was
To
actually
get
part
really
of the terms
in
and
there
conditions.
as
I think it's to
well.
make you feel guilty about cancelling.
Yeah.
You have to pin a 6-inch nail on it.
Are you sure you want to?
Are you sure you want to do this? It will cause some grievous bodily harm.
Again, love is pain. You know,
Love is pain.
Pain is love.
Just standing on you, being like, "Are you sure you want to unsubscribe?" And you hop over with a nail.
It's a really big nail to unsubscribe. So it's the biggest one out of the lot.
Also, like, you know, when I pressed the bit of flesh that said accept all cookies, I didn't get any cookies. So
Just get back and get some cookies.
Yeah.
You head to the east part of the city. It looks very much like the slums in the western part, but it's been slightly more gentrified. There's a couple of microbreweries. And among all of them, you find the very worst one in this part of the city. It's called Creeping Ooze East. It is in the shadow of the factory. It is stained with soot, and there are a number of disreputable-looking characters all hanging around outside it. You can see a couple of gnolls. You can see a very warty Gripply, and as you make your way inside, the patrons on the inside are not much better. A real
Patrons.
They're all there.
all the patrons.
Babushka. Everyone.
Steve Jackson.
They're all characters in the place now. That's amazing.
The what would you like to do, team? You're in a terrible bar.
Can Caragor just go in and over the process of a few minutes, like just sort of through subtlety and information dropping in similar vibes, make it known that there is like an exploitable wagon that is about to be like hijacked, just coming out the Crystal Dome.
About half the people in the bar, all the most disreputable looking half of the people in the bar, the big warty toad and everyone, all slip out of the bar and head off in that direction, leaving it fairly calm.
Who's behind the bar?
Behind the bar, there is a gnarly looking lizard folk with blue scales and an eye patch over one eye, and a big crest of horns along his back. He's wearing an apron, and he's serving drinks to people as they come over. As you come up to the bar.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you require any services of a waiter?
Yeah.
Here for the waiter job, are you?
No, my friend.
No, I'm not.
This one with the hat, as you can see, he looks like.
I'll leave. I will. I'll leave.
Fine, no.
Oh.
Such a spoil sport.
Well,
What we're actually here for is our friend is here on a date.
Hey, first date.
I like your eye patch. It's very much
Darn.
like my friend here's eye patch.
No, his eye patch is a heart, signifying love, whereas mine is a circle, signifying the hole in my heart.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying you've both got an eye patch.
I got too deep.
What is on your menu, good sir?
We have grubs. We sell only grubs here.
What kind of grub?
We're a grub restaurant.
Have you
We're
got
a
any-
gastro grub.
Have you got any dry roasted grubs?
Yes.
Oh,
Then
cool.
you-
Splendid.
Salty grubs, spicy grubs,
Barbecue grub.
barbecue sticky grubs.
Yeah.
Which is your best table to woo a lady?
One in another bar.
Fair enough.
Do you have like a little booth?
I will have to evict the current residents of the booth.
Do it. We'll pay double.
He nods, says, very well.
Don't hurt them.
He walks over, he takes a knife and walks over to the booth. There's a gigantic knoll sitting in the thing. Everyone here is just like hench. They're all like Joe Madura drawings, like muscles on muscles. The barman says, "Hey, Larry." Larry says, "What?" The barman stabs him 3 times, drags him out of the booth across the thing, and then shoves him out onto the street. Go get healed, Larry. Here's a copper for your trouble.
Wow, thanks. What a service.
We should probably do something about that. Maybe
Nah,
give them a health
it's
potion,
fine.
Well, I mean, if I was a waiter, I probably could, but I'm not. So you know.
We need you to be the waiter. 'cause
No, I'm not being a waiter in here.
I'm going to
I'm
do
gonna
the
get
messaging.
stabbed.
I'm going to do the messaging, and you're going to be the. Are we still doing the message thing?
Yeah, you just sit
fuck
back.
it. We can message Fulton while he's there, and
Yeah, that's
let's
what I'm talking about.
pick
How
a
are we gonna
table
know
that's
what
within
he's-
earshot. Also, if she knows who the heroes and Eppins are, then we're gonna have to dress up.
Well, and also we're going to have to hear what's going on, so we'll probably need the next booth along as
That's
well.
what I just said, yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to need that next booth as well. To be
We
honest,
need the other booth that's taken as well
All right.
by that family.
Right on that.
You don't you dare, Ross.
Yes, the one with the 3 kids. Yeah, that-
No, look, I'll sort this out. I go. Bubba goes over.
You go
to
to
the
the
booth.
thing. There is a crime family sat in the booth.
Hello.
Hey, what do you want?
I've got a proposition.
I'll fucking stab you. He gets up and draws a knife.
See you later. That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
The barman moves in, knifey, and they're all cleared out.
He is quick with the knife, isn't he? Holding his heart and swift
Listen,
of the
we
knife.
have established in this city you communicate by inserting metal into someone else's flesh. Okay, it is a universal theme across all of Anepian.
Can't we give some healing potions to them or something? Have we got anything we can give them?
Well, you
Shania. Oh, Shania's in the restaurant. She could have healed them.
Oh, she's probably healing people in the restaurant, because if that's something they go by, they'll all be
Yeah.
stabbed by now.
You're quite good at stabbing as well as bartending.
Aye, it's a hobby.
You could go
It's
pro with that
delivering.
hobby, I tell you what.
Right. Okay.
All right,
Stabby.
I'll sit here. Is my hair okay?
Oh no, you should do something with that.
What did I do?
About that.
Just lick your hand and then sort of smooth it down.
Velda, have you got
Smooths
any
it
like,
back, like
preparing spells or like
Well, like barber spells and like
Yeah, or
sort of perfumes.
prestidigitation or
No, I
something like
don't.
that.
No, prestidigitation.
yeah, something
would
like that?
Well, I don't think that would really work. He could just literally comb his hair down.
No, we can't.
Shit,
Look at
shit,
it,
I should have prepared a spell. Yes, I don't have prestidigitation.
Excuse me, sir. Do you own a comb?
A comb?
Yeah.
He's probably going to go and stab someone for you. You do realise
Could you get that comb off of that man over?
He hands you a comb. It is made of knives. It's just lots of knives, all kind of tied together with some twine.
No, don't use that. Don't use that.
Oh, okay, fine.
Just blood coming down his face as he starts this date. Are you nervous?
I don't know. I've never been on one of these before.
What? I thought you were experienced in the ways of love.
No, I literally said that. I've never been on one when I opened the door.
Oh, yes.
All you've got to do, okay, is be yourself. Okay, no, wait. So don't do that. Wait, don't do that.
Just
You've got
do just do what Caragor would do with Shania.
Do what
That's not applicable though. That's not applicable though, because different people are different people. All you got to do, be nice.
Be nice.
Ask her about herself,
Ask her about herself.
and her. You just.
Herself.
It's not even loud in this bar either. So, and just show interest in the things that she likes.
Show interest in the things she likes.
Okay, and also make her laugh.
and make her laugh.
That's it.
And buy the drinks.
People are different though.
You don't actually always have to buy the drinks. Also, she's the rich one. So.
Fulton finds different things funny to other people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I
to
like
make
it
her
when-
laugh, he's going to get his willy out or something.
No,
I mean,
don't be silly. He's got his willy. He puts his willy back in. No, of course not.
Look, ultimately, she'll like you for you. So just be yourself.
Okie dokie.
Maybe a toned down version of yourself that doesn't stab people in the eyes with their thumbs.
Okay, no thumb.
But also bear in mind, one of the rules of dating is that she might not like you for yourself. So present a better version of yourself in the first 2 to 3 dates.
Yes.
Before they get to know you really, and then by then it'll be too late.
Okay.
Okay, great. You're gonna be great, mate.
Yeah.
Your hair looks nice.
Yeah.
And don't worry, we'll definitely message you some random bollocks throughout the date.
Have you brushed your teeth this week?
Yeah.
Great.
That hotel's nice. Well, not the hotel. The palace. Is nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
I suppose it is actually. Yeah.
Being a palace.
We have been
it's
staying
quite
there
lovely.
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. We wait, I guess, until
Okay.
she comes.
You wait. Fulton, you settle down in the booth. So you sit in the booth. The rest of you sit in the booth next to that booth. JamJam just kind of leans around the corner. It's like,
Don't fuck this up. My whole future happiness depends on you.
Don't worry, boy. I got it.
so what, you sort of sit there waiting. Do you want to get some drinks in ready, or do you want to?
No, I'll wait until she's there.
You wait till she's
Don't want to assume that she,
Yeah, that's some.
Caragor stabs someone for 3 small beers just to get him prepped for the lads.
It'd be a good buddy being a healer in the city, wouldn't it? Just literally.
Yeah, it would.
Busy,
Yeah.
busy as anything.
There's a lot of like scorification going on as well.
The after about half an hour, the door opens, and in walks a dwarven woman. She is wearing a purple dress. She has blonde hair in big curls, and her beard is also curled along with it. She looks completely out of place in this part of the city. She's like so fancily dressed. It's a wonder she didn't get robbed walking down the street here. She kind of looks around kind of confused for a moment, and then sees you, Fulton, where you are, and goes and just gives you a little wave, and then comes bouncing along to you and sits down in the booth next to you. Says, "Oh my God, Fulton!" No, sorry, JamJam. For fuck's sake. The whole premise is a joke.
Fulton has a weird feeling. He's never experienced this kind of feeling of seeing a lady and then... Yeah, he's basically falling... He's basically like, oh my God, she's beautiful. Hello.
This place is perfect.
What was her name again? I forgot.
Her name on the profile.
Oh, yeah.
Cocktail girl.
Hello, cocktail girl.
Oh, you silly! That's just my name. That's just my name on the profile. My name's Tequila, but Tequila with a K.
Tequila.
Barbara messages Fulton. Fulton, tell them they look nice.
You look really, really nice.
Oh, you're such a charmer. You've got all the lines, JamJam.
You don't have to ask my. You don't have to call me that. That's my username.
Oh, I thought that was your real name. You've referred to yourself by it so many times in all your boy messages.
Yeah, but... Well, I was kind of nervous. I didn't know if this was going to be a real date, if you were real or not.
I know there's so many catfish out there. The catfish in a couple of booths down is like, hey, leave me out of this.
Caragor stabs him.
You now have catfish for dinner.
You are so good.
Do you want a drink? Say, do you want a drink?
Do you want a drink?
Oh my God, I love a drink. I party real hard.
What would you like?
I really like a cocktail.
What
Do you think
kind
they
of?
could make one of those cocktails they get in the dome here? The ones that change color and they have the little sparkles that come out the top. They're my favorites.
Excuse me, barman.
Bubba and Caragor glare at Velda.
I can't make fucking cocktails.
Just pretend. Go.
Waiter. Waiter.
Velda, you're up. Go.
I'm not being a fucking waiter.
Big moment.
Bubba pushes Velda out of the booth.
No, and Velda leaves.
Velda gets pushed out of the booth and immediately just power walks straight past you and out the bar.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Hello there, good sir.
Hello there, Burton.
This beautiful lady
Oh, isn't he a charmer?
would like a cocktail.
I will go and ask the barman.
Why don't you tell the what cocktail you would like? Tequila.
Oh yeah, what cocktail would you like?
I want an Nexian Sparkle Night. Do you know how to make that?
Do you know what? We don't have that, but we've got something very similar, which is called the Seedy Lights.
A CD like
Seedy Lights, very nice.
that sounds exciting. How's it made?
Well, it's a secret.
Oh, JamJam, what kind of bar have you brought me to?
Yeah,
It's quite exciting, you know.
Is this one of these immersive bars?
No,
I'm not an actor. No. I'm just a waiter.
Yeah, could you please get our drinks
Yeah,
now?
of course. As Bubba walks to the bar, kind of glares at Caragor, going, the message is all falling apart.
Caragor's putting a thumb up, being like,
Velda walks back in and goes and sits down again. You can see a thumbs up and he goes past.
Bubba sticks his middle finger up at Velda.
great.
Bubba goes to the bar and gets like, can you just give me something? Give me a drink.
The barman glares at you and puts his knife on the table.
Just a drink. I'm helping you out. You don't have to like. You
said you weren't a waiter.
Well, I'm not, but I am now, aren't I? I'll help you out. I'll pay you to be a waiter.
All right, fine. But make sure you serve table 3 as well. While you...
All right, sure.
Right.
I message Caragor. Can you stab table 3?
Caragor sighs, gets the bow and arrow out.
All right, can you give me something clear, like a clear drink?
He ducks behind the bar, looks back up at table 3, who now have arrows. He's like,
Don't worry about table 3.
All right,
Arrows with drinks on them.
what do you want?
just something clear, like a clear spirit, like a cane
He
spirit.
stares at you.
Clear.
A light spirit, then, you know.
All right, fine. I'll get our lightest spirit.
Thank you.
He takes a jug and he just pours this kind of thick yellow syrup out of it into a glass.
That looks delicious.
It kind of splats on the glass.
All right, and then
it kind of starts trying to crawl up the side of the glass, and he just slaps it with his hand, and it drops back down into it.
okay, so 2 of those, yeah, thank you. And then Bubba casts dancing lights, like localized in the glass, and then takes them over. There we go.
Wow!
Oh my
Tequila.
God.
What do you think?
Those are so pretty.
Not as pretty as
Caragor's got thumb up.
you.
Bubba winks, and then realizes that that she could see that too. It winks at her as well, and then walks off and goes and sits in the booth.
Just winks at everyone else.
She's like sits down and goes,
Hey, well done. That was great.
Really
improvising.
good. The winking was possibly a bit much, but yeah, that was
You
good.
nailed that. You stepped in when Velda refused to.
Yes, right.
That was
Anyway,
so good.
But Velda, you're gonna have to take over the messaging
Oh, no. Oh, why?
because I can't do the messaging and the waiting.
Yeah, you can.
No, you
All right.
literally can't.
No, I can't.
But how much more waiting do you need to do?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to check in every now and again. Look,
Don't be too
listen to what Fulton's saying.
Good service,
He's going-
though, is not going over the
I
table
know,
all the
but
time.
he's-
Oh, you know, don't fucking do it.
I used to be a waiter years ago. That's why I want to do it.
Fucking not be a waiter then.
Because I was a waiter and it was shit.
An aggressive-looking halfling is waving a menu and pointing at Bubba, being like,
Oi!
I think you're up, Bubba.
Yeah. His chest starts glowing as if he's just going to missile
like-
them.
I don't think he wants love. Yeah.
Say again?
You pair them with units of love.
Yeah, all right. What do you want?
I want love.
Love. Got none left. You have to go to the seedy place over the west.
Right.
See you later.
Oh, he gets up and walks out.
Just getting rid of all their business.
Yeah, I know. It was half empty to start with, and they've either been knifed or left.
Oh my God, JamJam! I think there's something strange about that waiter.
Call me Fulton.
Oh, is that like a sex thing?
No. That's just my name.
Oh, because Fulton's my father's name. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
This is an emergency message going out to the Dangerlings. There is a Davisaurus loose, but don't worry, he is our Dangerling of the week. Thank you so much, Davisaurus, and to all our patrons. To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Watch out for the Dangersaurus! Davisaurus.
It says Kaplan's messing with them.
Kaplan's jumped.
So Kaplan has somewhat derailed this again by jumping up on the table, which he's never done before.
He's like, haha, bitches, I'm in the podcast
and now
now.
he's rubbing himself on my mic.
Having a nice time.
mate?
So good on every record.
No, father, don't take me away from the table.
I want to play.
I wish to remain.
I think it's because Drum's not here, and he's just sort of like, but there's a spare seat at the table. Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Dangerlings.
Oh my
Kaplan,
God.
first time he's ever got up on the table when we recorded.
There were-
He's like drinking James's tea.
I thought-
Why are you recording a podcast when you got so many fucking biscuits here? Huh?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to get on my lap. I was like,
Yeah, that's
oh,
what I
yeah.
thought. I thought that's really nice, and then
Oh
he
my
just got
God.
on the table. Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's in fact,
He's just using
yeah.
me as a stepping stone.
He ignored Cuddles. He ignored all of the food on the table and purely went for trying to fuck up the audio.
Yeah.
Started trying to hit the mic.
I think his automatic feed is about to go off. So he's, he's like, where
Oh,
are
that'd
they?
be
Where are
good.
these biscuits you promised me?
Via me.
Well, maybe they are meant to be together.
Maybe.
There we go. There's the automatic feeder going off.
Is it bad that I heard that and instantly got hungry? Like I,
Yeah, like Scott's literally half on his knees to
it's so banging. I wish I had that in my own house, just like food delivered to myself.
Yeah.
It's a Kaplan heavy ep.
It really is. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll cut all of this.
No,
you
no.
won't. Stop it.
content.
You always say you'll cut this, and you never will.
I've also got a photo of it now, so we can put it on our social.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you can't cut it, otherwise people are like,
Yeah.
what's that? It's a picture of Kaplan.
Oh, I
He's not
don't
in the episode."
understand anymore.
This is subversive.